Good morning, everyone. Val here, and we are on the lake this morning because it says it's only going to be 77 for the high today, and it's a gorgeous day to be out. So it's about 7:30 right now. We have made it to the boat, and we are casting off. We'll try to find a place where there's some little pan fry fish, maybe up where we were with Gavin the other day, and maybe see if we can't catch us some fish for dinner. Well, not dinner tonight, but for dinner another day, because we have plans for tonight already. So let's go and see what we can catch this morning. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. It's supposed to be perfect temperatures this week. Nothing getting up over, low 80s. So giving us a great break from the heat. It's been awfully hot the last few weeks, so we'll be enjoying this weather. This is what we're looking at. I'm going to start doing a voiceover here because the wind was so strong. But I got first fish, which happened to be a bullhead, which is not what we're looking for. So I'm going to let him go. Plus, he's really small. But we are looking for some pan fry fish. We are trying to fish the area where we fished with Gavin the last time Gavin was with us. And we hooked in some nice little crappie fish and some white perch. So this is the area we wanted to come back to see if we could get some pan fry fish. There we go. Number 2 fish is another catfish. That's not what we want. So we're going to keep trying. We left out about 7:30 a.m. and we're going to fish till about 11:30. The wind was so strong it was pushing the boat. Steve got third fish. Third fish was another catfish. It was small, not what we're looking for, so he's going to let that go. But we didn't put the anchor out to anchor us, so we kept drifting into shore. So we kept moving the boat and kind of drifting back over the same area that we had fished before. Now this is what we're looking for. I hooked into white perch. We got, I think every fish we got was white perch that we kept. We kept about 7 fish. But this was exactly what we were looking for. There you go. That's a beautiful pan fry fish. So we did keep that one. I got the next fish. Actually, I got pretty lucky and got into hooking quite a few. That's, I think that one was a bullhead. Let me see once I get it up a little bit. Yeah, we have a bullhead there. That's not what we're looking for. Now that one swallowed the hook, and when I took it out, he didn't make it, but an eagle came down and picked him up, and he got his lunch. So there's a beautiful pan fry fish right there. Exactly what we're looking for. So of course we're going to keep that one. Steve got the next fish. It's looks like a catfish. No, that's not what we want. Put that thing back. We don't want that. But he's drifting into shore, so he's got to move the boat again. We don't want to hit anybody's dock, so we got to move. All right, here we go again. Steve has a fish on. He's going to bring it in. This was a good little fishing area. There was a structure underneath the water. I think, people drop their Christmas trees down there to create a structure for the fish, and we kept snagging that a little bit. But every time we went over it, we ended up catching white perch. So it was a good area to be in. Even with a couple little snags, we were catching pretty nice little white perch there. Now he put that down after he netted that because he only had it hooked by a little bit, but he had to move the boat. So that's a keeper right there. We'll keep that one. We'll move the boat and we're going to try again. Next fish, that's a small pan fry, but it swallowed the hook. And if we put it back, it wouldn't have made it. So we did end up keeping that one. The fillet on it was real small, but it was a little bit, the fish wouldn't have made it either way. Because once they swallow the hooks, they're hard to get out, and you end up killing the fish trying to pull the hook out anyway. There's another pan fry. I think we ended up keeping 7 of the pan fries. And I filleted them when we got home. Steve helped me, and we put those in the freezer for another day because we had plans already for dinner for the night. And you'll see that. We're going to do a fire pit cook for our dinner, and that's going to come up after the fishing. So stay tuned for that. Steve got next fish. That's a pretty one right there. We were on a roll. My pole got snagged. You see, I had to get my pole, so got a little jerking on the camera there and the spot on the lens. But my pole snagged it. I don't want to break the pole, so I had to get it loose. The boat was drifting. Next fish. This was the last fish, actually. This is the last fish, and it's a keeper. We're close to shore. Steve's got to move the boat, but we had a fun day fishing. The fish were coming pretty steady. It took a slow start because we were in the wrong spot, but once we got moved over to the spot we needed to be in, every time we drifted over it, we ended up hooking. Each of us would get a fish. So at one point, both of us had a fish, and he had to move us off the spot. So, to move us away from the shore. So, but we had 2 fish at the same time for one time there on going over the structure. This is our catch of the day. I'm going to clean it. I think I got a little water spot on the camera, but that's my catch. I have some cleaning to do, and then we'll package it. That's enough for a couple of meals there. So we did pretty good today. I'm done in the craft room for today, and I have 4 bowl cozies done. These are a leaf design for fall, and I have 2 more of those, and then 6 of a different pattern that I got when I was at Hobby Lobby the other day. And then I finished this little guy last night. He's purple. I have another purple one this size, so I'm going to put one for my sale, and then I'm going to put one to donate. So I think I have enough. I'm still making some more of different colors, but I know from the Heart Stitchers want some for the pink chair ladies, so I'm trying to take some of the duplicate ones and put them aside, and I'll take them to her as soon as I get a few done. So I've got 6 done for her. These are from, I just use these little bins for right now. Those are for the pink chair ladies, and then I have the ones that for sale, and I have, this bin is full of hedgehogs, so I have plenty for sale. I'll make her some more. This is the stuff for to take up to Jenny for her store. And there's more in that bin down there. There's some over there, but she doesn't want the Halloween ones, so I'll keep those for my sale. And she can have whatever she wants out of the bin, and whatever I make before I go up in the end of August. Steve and I are going to do a fire pit tonight, so I've got some beans in a slow cooker. I'm going to go grab those. Let me grab my phone. Let me grab my water bottle. Let me cut off my lights, and let's go get this fire pit going. I have different things I can use to cook the brats, but I'm picking this for tonight. I've got this little thing we can cook over the fire, cook the brats. And I have buns. I have horseradish mustard. I have some spicy brown mustard. I like some sauerkraut on mine. I got some cantaloupe and some grapes. And this pot has lima beans in it. So that's what's going to be for dinner tonight. Let's go check out the fire. I think this is the first time this year that we've actually cooked anything out on the fire. Of course, it's been really hot in July, and it's a perfect night tonight. So we've got the brats cooking. Steve went to get me a pot holder so I can flip this over when it gets cooking a little bit. But we built this fire pit out here probably the year after we moved in. We moved in here like the summer of 2019. Of course, nobody did anything in 2020. We did a lot of work inside the house, but we didn't do a whole lot outside. And then there used to be bushes here, but Steve took the bushes down. There was a tree in the middle of the yard here. It really didn't look very good, so Steve took that down and built this fire pit here where one of the roots were, one of the stumps, so he could burn the stumps off. I don't know if he's going to leave it here or not. It's close to the driveway, but it's the best place for us to kind of get a view of the lake and stuff. Right now Steve's truck's in the way, but you can get a nice view of the lake from this area that we're in our front yard. You can kind of see the lake's over there, and the lake is down there, kind of wraps around us. But this is nice. This is finally a chance to get something cooked on the fire pit this year. Burn some of this wood off. Got some more wood down here. We got a lot of wood in the back. I just flipped them. Look how nice and toasty they are on that side. It's not going to take long to cook these. Alright, dinner is served. Right out here on the porch. Got our brats, bread, we got all of our fixins, our beans out of the pressure cooker, and we have some cantaloupe and grapes. I can't open it, but that's going to be dinner.
And we got our water view.
Huh?
Then we got our water view.
Our water view. Yep. Nice breeze. So that's going to be it for tonight. We're just going to hang out here for a while and then go in and relax. So thank y'all for watching.
I'm not going to go in and relax. I got to finish what I was
Oh, that's
doing.
right. You tore the garage apart. He's got to go put the garage back together. Thank y'all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. Leave a comment below. And remember,
It's all about the adventure.
yes, indeed. See y'all tomorrow. Bye now.